Hafaday, what's up guys? My name is Joe and I am a videographer. Sorry, this is kind of distracting for me. Do you like my hairy microphone? I did this whole recording without it and it didn't sound that good. There's a lot of plosives, sounds, and this helps protect that a little bit. But anyway, I want to show you guys some of the stuff I've been working on recently. And I was thinking, how can I do that? How can I showcase some of the freelancing jobs I've been doing? And I was thinking I can start a series called What's in Your Portfolio? And it's a fun, short little series. And today I want to showcase 3 motion graphic videos that I've been working on for the past couple weeks. The first one is a logo update that I did for my friend's ministry. He runs this ministry. Here's his website. It's called Genesis Park. And it's a really neat ministry. He's searching for dinosaurs. Wish him the best luck. It's pretty cool. Anyway, here is his logo. It was made back in the mid to late 90s. And I was just looking at this and I'm like, how can I make it pop? Genesis Park, how could we make it come in? I'm thinking like maybe have the text animate in, have the dinosaur move a little bit. Let's see what we can do. What I use is After Effects. And let me show you the completed video before I dive into After Effects, and so you can get an idea of how it looks. All right, so that was it. That was the video. Here in After Effects, as you can see, it's a lot of layers. So there's the dinosaur coming in, the font popping down, and the camera slowly zooming out. And there's actually several layers to this project. So what I did was a dino composition, the dinosaur, and there's three separate layers to this. There's the neck, there is the dinosaur's body, and the tail. So what I did for each of these is I just used the puppet tool and I made it move. I set the anchor point for the neck at the base of the neck, and you can see it slowly rotating and raising. I added a keyframe there. Oh, stretch your neck really tall. Added another keyframe here. It kind of gets a little crunched up there for a little bit. And it just does that over and over again. Did the same with the tail. The tail slowly rotates as well, and then stretches and whatnot and moves down. The tail's down here. And the body I made just slowly wiggle. And then you put all that towards the animation here, and there it is. I also animated the words. I had to cut out each letter because I don't have the font type, but it was pretty neat how it turned out. Genesis popped in and then Park slowly faded up, and you put that all together at the end, boom, Genesis Park. And for the second video I made, it is a intro bumper. So my buddy and his family, they just moved to Japan, and they want to do like monthly update videos for their ministry, just like sharing with churches who support them, like, hey, here's what we've been doing the last month. And he wanted me to just put together a cool eye catcher, short 10-15 second video that they put at the beginning of each of these monthly update videos. So he just posted his first video recently, and I wanted to show you guys what I made. As you can see here on the computer, this is what I had. We just talked about like some basic ideas. There was no logo design. There was nothing already established. He just gave me a bunch of ideas. So what he wanted was something that said missionaries to Osaka, 10-second bumper music, just find something generic, some kind of Osaka theme, possibly Osaka skyline or just Osaka footage. And then at the end of the video, he wanted something to be made that's just more like a call to action, just a link to your socials, website, stuff like that. So let me show you the video right now. What do you think? Pretty cool? So let's look over here at After Effects and we can see how I made it. What I used is a camera layer, and you can see that here. And the camera starts above Japan, hovers over Japan and Osaka, and these are all 3D layers, by the way. The camera zooms in through the A, zooms in right to where Osaka is, and then it reveals a scene of Osaka. And all this footage of Osaka is actually just videos I got off of a stock website. And you can see in the background, every shot in the background is Osaka. This is hiragana for Osaka, and just trying to keep the Japanese theme. There's the Running Man back there, just a bunch of footage, and then motion graphics of lanterns coming in and out. And then here is Japan in hiragana as well, with the sakura flowers coming in. You can see, I don't know if you can tell it from here, but I might need to go full screen, but you can see I had the flowers outlined right here, and that's a new feature that I just found out about thanks to a tutorial on YouTube called the Vegas effect. It's pretty neat. You can see I'll use that in the future again with the logo, and then the flowers get pulled out, that wipes up, and then it reveals the logo here. And here again, I use that Vegas outline feature. The effect for that is Vegas, and you can control the length of the lines, the rotation, how much it rotates. And I actually have another Lennart's layer that goes on top of that, and that fades in as well with a mask. So you see how the black lines kind of come in over the font? Well, that's an actual mask. So when I enable that, you can see what it actually looks like. You see that? So if my computer can render it, there we go. I still have the old 2019 Intel MacBook Pros. One day I will get the M series, M3 hopefully. But anyway, here we go. It zooms out and covers the name Lennart's. And then when you get rid of that mask layer, it shows like that. It's pretty cool. I like that feature. Same idea with Update and with Family. Same idea. It actually took me a lot to get this correct down here. I am learning Japanese using Duolingo, but I have a long way to go, so I had to talk to a couple of my Japanese friends to make sure that this is correct. But that translates to, as you can probably guess, missionaries to Osaka. And then for the ending of their video, I just did the same title, same everything, except I had their socials pop up, their social media pop up, and you can see that here. So what I did for that is I connected these all together and had the Facebook icon linked to this text layer, and then I also linked the text layer itself to the logo we already made. So when the logo zooms out, it brings the text with it. That's called parenting. You parent a layer with another layer, and it just links together. So very, very smooth. And this last project is one I did just for fun. No one asked me to do this one. I just saw that the church I grew up at, they made a new logo about a month ago, and I wanted to give it a shot. I wanted to see how it could look as a motion graphic. So I asked someone for the JPEG image, and here's what it looks like. You can see it on my computer screen. And I thought this was neat. It's a neat concept. It's like a old school style, like traditional stained glass style window you got here. And I'm like, how can we make this pop in? How can we make it animate? Let me show you what I did. Pretty cool, huh? And it's not just the white theme we got there. It's also the blue one. You can see the blue one here as it comes in, and then there you see the church in the background. So for that, I just recently bought a drone, $300 at Sam's Club. You can't really beat that. And this is a great drone, really small drone. It's just the Mini 2, but it's perfect for where I'm at right now. A drone is a good way to establish a setting of a shot. So what that could mean is like you're flying at a building, and then that can help establish where you're at, and then it can cut into the shots you would get with your regular camera. All right, so let's dive into After Effects. So what we have is a bunch of different layers. Right here is the Trinity icon layer. And what I used for that was I took a bunch of different layers of this, named it down here. and then I added a camera to it and just made each layer 3D, and the camera slowly pulls out, revealing the rest of the logo. As you can see right here, we got rays coming out. Boom, boom, boom. And I used a stroke layer for this. It'll be down here in the settings, stroke layer. There's 3 different lines for each of them. There's the light blue, blue, and yellow. As you can see, it just goes over the top one. And then I have the opacity go to 0 for everything that's underneath the yellow, just so it doesn't like stay on the edges. It would look ugly. So just tighten that up a little bit. And these colors aren't just any random colors. They're actual colors that they use for their brand. You don't want to get too creative when you're changing the look of their brand. You want to keep your creativity inside the brand. So you can see the cross as well. I have animated in right here. Same concept, blue, dark blue, yellow, outer circle as well. And then you just put all that together and you get this. For the font, for the Trinity font, I just really loved that effect that I was telling about earlier, the Vegas effect. So I used that in here. Let me make it so you can see it a little better. There. So you can see it, the outline just kind of turns around a little bit. And then I have a mask layer revealing Trinity. And you can see the mask is actually here, like that. Boom. And then I have Baptist Church just coming in here. Right there, it just pops in, you can see that. And then, whoop, let me get rid of that. And then when you put it all together, you get this. I made 4 versions. One with just white background, another with blue background, and then it's the same thing just with the drone shots that I got right here. Anyway, thank you for sticking with me this long in the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions, just comment. I hope that this can be a series that we continue. We'll see how far it goes, but yeah, have a great day. My computer is currently just overworked right now with just a simple After Effects file open. You can hear the fan. Yep. Overworking the Intel.